I'm just a private person. Sounds harmless, right? But in psychology, that sentence can mean something very different. Because not everyone who stays silent is actually private. Some people are hiding, and some people are controlling. There are people who genuinely value privacy, but then there are people who perform privacy. And the difference between them is uncomfortable, because one is peaceful, the other is strategic. We live in a world where everyone is sharing everything. Photos, thoughts, emotions. So when someone chooses silence, it stands out. But silence isn't always honesty. Sometimes it's design. They don't disappear. Look closely. They don't vanish from the world. They vanish from you. They choose what to show, and more importantly, what not to show. This isn't privacy. This is control. They might not post publicly, but they're active privately. Different versions of themselves for different people. Because controlling information means controlling perception. And once you control perception, you control how people treat you. When people can't figure you out, they start filling the gaps. They guess. They assume. And that gives you power. Some people understand this deeply, so they stay just out of reach. Not invisible, just unclear. Because clarity makes you predictable. But confusion makes you interesting. And interesting people are harder to ignore. If you've ever met someone who feels mysterious for no reason, this is not accidental. Now, let's get uncomfortable. Because sometimes, I'm a private person is not strength. It's fear. Fear of being judged. Fear of being seen. Fear of not measuring up. So instead of facing exposure, they redefine avoidance as personality. And over time, they don't even realize it anymore. It becomes who they think they are. But underneath that identity is hesitation. Here's the contradiction most people miss. They don't want to post, but they still want to be noticed. So what do? They create absence. They disappear just enough to make people curious. Because absence creates questions. Questions create attention, and attention doesn't always require visibility. This is silent attention seeking, and it's more common than people admit. While others are posting, sharing, revealing everything. They study behavior, patterns, weaknesses, because when you don't reveal yourself, you gain an advantage. You know more about others than they know about you. And in psychology, information imbalance is power. If people don't fully know you, they can't fully judge you. So by staying private, they avoid labels. They avoid criticism, but they also create something else. Flexibility. They can adapt, shift, present different versions of themselves depending on the situation, because no one has enough data to challenge them. And that is control. Not everyone who is private is hiding something, but everyone who is hiding will call it privacy. And that's the line most people never question. So next time someone says, "I'm just a private person," don't just listen to the words. Watch the behavior. Because in psychology, what people hide often reveals more than what they show. And the most interesting part, the people who pretend to be private are not the quietest ones. The real observers are the ones who say nothing at all.